G'day legends, time for NBA Straya's best and worst of the NBA today. Firstly, let's kick it off with, I believe it's some sort of daily whip around. There you go. What happened today? The Pacers keep losing dudes. They've got no Toppin, no Mathurin. They're already out Halliburton, TJ McConnell, Andy Nemhard, our beloved Johnny Furphy. What is going on? Chet Holmgren was out today as well. There's a rash of injuries hitting the NBA. And you got Michael Jordan going, hey man, with his weird eyes, we should never load manage. It's like, I don't know, considering no bloke can actually play 82 games anymore, maybe we should do more of it. Ba-boom. They should play every game. And then finally, TERRY ROZIER was in debt $8 million to the IRS. Geez, I don't know what could have prompted him to do some gambling on his own games, allegedly. I don't know. And the last little bit, Kyle Singler got arrested for assault. Don't know, not a giant surprise. Former NBA player. Always gave off like that kind of slightly methy energy. Anyway, let's do some game wraps from today. 5 games, let's do it. Philly got by Washington 139-134 in overtime. Chaos game. This game rocked. Philly were down 9 points still with 3 minutes to go. Washington looked like they had them, but they're Washington. Force overtime after a great block that was basically initially called a goaltend. Philly keep it up. And you got Adam Boner. Yes, Adam, his name was Boner, putting the Sixers up with like 27 seconds left. A sick putback. He also has a wicked dunk, swatting away a CJ McCollum shot. I mean, your man Chris Middleton actually had a shot to win this game at the buzzer and missed it. Wizards, 1-3. Philly, the most surprising 4-0 team in the NBA. Charlotte played Miami, amazingly enough, in the TERRY ROZIER BOWL. Gee, do you reckon Charlotte bet on the Miami over in this game? 144-117. Charlotte were actually in it for a second. It was 81-84. Then you turn around, it was 84-102. Game over. Charlotte just give up the ghost quicker than any team in the NBA. Even Brooklyn put up a fight. But yeah, LaMelo was fine. Miami, Jaime Jaquez, he rocks. Next up, we had the Knicks and the Bucks. 111-121. The Milwaukee Algonquin for the Goodland Bucks were really good. 13-2 run by them at the end of the fourth quarter. Basically got them up 9. Kept the Knicks at bay. Jalen Brunson pinged a bit of a hammy. Had a bit of a sook. Went off. Came back. Still lost. There you go. It was a crazy, weird game in the end. But look, Giannis is incredible. I'll talk about him again in the second. He's got no one else on that team. It's crazy to watch. Seriously. It's a lot of Kyle Kuzma. No one needs that much Kyle Kuzma. Then you've got OKC beating Sacramento 107-101. No Chet, no problems. No revenge for Rusty and Sabonis back in OKC. Thunder too deep, too good. And the Kings, they're still the Kangs. That's just what they do. Seriously, what a horrible team. They shot 42%, turned it over 17 times, shot 34% from 3. We're in the game for a bit, we're leading, and then gave up the ghost right down the stretch because fires the laser. Oh, wait, the laser doesn't work today. And then finally, the Clippers got smashed by the Warriors in the end, 98-79. Clippers looked down and out in the first half. They were down 15 points. It was like 40-25. Boom, 24-6 run. They lead at the half, and then they scored 30 points for the rest of the game and got smash-emerated by the Warriors, who didn't even really need Steph to go off. It's like you just got beaten by Pods and Moody. What are you doing, Clippers? You are gross. Warriors gave them the clamps, and off they go. 4-1 for Warriors. Clips 2-2. Let's do an NBA Straya approved performance of the night.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Tyrese Maxey absolutely carried. Look, Joel Embiid played for the Sixers today, and they look so much better with him not on the court. Tyrese Maxey is an absolute weapon. Like Embiid hit his minutes limit and you're like, all right, now the Sixers are going to win. And that's what happened. It was crazy. Maxey is absolutely off his head at the moment. 39, 3-10 for him. But come on, this one's got to go to Giannis. I am very happy to be in Milwaukee. 37, 8-7, 2 blocks and a steal shot. 16-22 from the floor. Plus 18 in 33 minutes. Giannis. He's like, that's cool. You might have all the players. I'm just Giannis and I'm awesome. And he absolutely bulldozed him. That was absolute. They had no answer for Giannis. Not many teams do, but wow. Spud of the night.
Spud, 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 it is Spud of the night.
Well, of course Giannis had 37 points because the Spud refs were letting him take 27 steps on every shot that he took. There was one particularly egregious one where he stepped at least 5 times, prompting Reggie Miller to be like, hey man, I would have played till I was 50. Shut up, Reggie! Anyway, they basically let Giannis walk down to like the lake and then all the way back to the bucket before shooting. It was absolutely chaos. So the refs, you're the Spuds, but also so is CJ McCollum, 4 of 14. Probably spending more time trying to, as what, the NBA Players Association head. He's like, hang on a second, didn't we investigate Terry Rozier? How did we get that so wrong? I'm stunned. 3 of 15 for Trey, man. He was a minus 31 in 27 minutes. That's amazing Spud work. Great job, Trey, man. 2 of 13 for Karl Anthony Towns. That's zesty. 3 turnovers, 5 fouls. Anytime you can have 3 times as many turnovers and fouls than you have made shots, you've done a great Spuds work, Karl Anthony Towns. And of course, a 1 of 6s for Miles Turner, Brook Lopez, and Derek Jones Jr. But I would very much like to thank the one man who stepped up and delivered today, OG Anunoby, for shooting. Woo! That's right, he shot 311. You're a BOT. Who's old mate? No mates.
Old mate, no mates. Old mate, no mates.
Old mate, no mates.
Old mate, no mates.
Old mate, no mates.
Old mate, no mates.
Who's got no mates today? Somebody help Jalen Brunson. He had 36 points. You got like 24 from Mikal Bridges. No one else did anything. How is Sham Wow knocking in 4 threes like your 3rd best player? The Knicks, you stink. But also, old mate, no mates, Jaylen Brown and that hairline. What is going on? He's like dunking on LeBron, meanwhile going, hey, LeBron, should I go to Turkey for my hairline? Like you. It's like, all right. Thing is, he shaved his head live on the internet. I'm still pretty sure you can go to jail for that in Utah. Anyway, pantsing of the night. His name is Boner, Adam Boner. He was absolutely gnarly for the Sixers. 5 blocks. The last couple were absolute game savers. He is a legend. CJ McCollum, more like CJ McGollum. And the Bulls, Boner's precious. Yeah, I don't know where that one's going. Anyway, better than Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo was the best player in high school. He was the best player in college. You think he'll get to the pros and be like, I made it to the pros, now I can be average. He's coming for everybody.
Coming for everybody. How about famous former Perth Wildcat alum Alexander SARRRRR? Best game as a pro. He was absolutely awesome today. 31 points, 11 rebounds and 5 assists because he was playing against the hollowed-out husk of Joel Embiid on defense. Like, Embiid was fine on offense. On defense, I think I move faster. It's crazy. Sar was awesome. 2 steals, 2 blocks, absolute weapon, 5 turnovers. We get that on the big jobs. I think we should officially nickname him the French Resistance. Or at least Alexander. Nah. That's a good one. Honorable mention, Jaime Jaquez, 28, 4 and 5. Hey, look, no Aussies in action today either, which is pretty crazy. This is like the 10 teams that, like, Charlotte's got Josh Green, but he's still out with his bung shoulder. The thing is, Aussie player watch for tomorrow. All of the Aussies are scheduled basically for games, except Greeny, who's already out with a shoulder. Furfs is meant to be playing in Dallas against his mate Dante Exum, but they're probably both out with injury. Otherwise, we've got Josh Giddey against Sacramento, Dyson Daniels and his Atlanta Hawks taking on Brooklyn. They'll probably actually get a win there. That's nice. Jock Landale gets some revenge against Phoenix. You got Jinglin' Joe Ingles hosting the Lakers. He's probably got some words for them. The Portland Trailblazers duo of do-up, bop, do-up, Reith and Aussie Matty T go to Utah. That's pretty fun. And Tyrese Proctor, Luke Travers, the Flying Doormat are shipping up to Boston. Should be a massive Aussie NBA day. We'll be back to wrap it all up for you tomorrow. Right, there you go. That is it for today. The best and the worst of the NBA today with NBA Straya. Tune in to NBA Straya every day on YouTube and on the podcast apps, all that good stuff for everything NBA every day. Subscribe or I'll fight you. Also, get around us on Dabble. Use that code NBA Straya. All of our picks go up there. And buy us a coffee, would you? The link's in the bio. Off you go. Shout us a beer. Come on, don't be a cheapskate. All right, this is NBA Straya saying look after yourselves, would you? And later, hosen.